Hello, guys. It's Will Lisil here from the UK, and today we have one new different artist, and we are talking about totally different music genre. Normally, we have rock and roll. Normally, we have EDM. We have indie rock. We have how can I say more popular music genres. But now you are talking about bossa nova. And because I'm Brazilian, I feel like it's an honor for me talking to an artist from France. Okay, it's close to England, but it's a totally different culture. And he's still a lover of bossa nova, and he's a very talented songwriter and producer. So I'm talking to a new independent artist that's Manu Chevalier, and we are going to promote his new single that's I Belong to You. So Manu, just let us know where you are and who you are.
So hi everybody. I'm in France. I'm French. In Marseille, the second city from France after Paris. But people from Lyon, they used to say that Lyon is the second city, but we don't agree. And so
Marcel is bigger, right? Marcel
yeah,
is bigger than
it's
Lyon.
bigger. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There are more people in the center city. But it's always it's like when you talk about football between Paris Saint-Germain and Marseille. It's like Tottenham and Arsenal in London, for example. So it's the same
Right.
antagonism. It's different
It's
football.
like Brazil and Argentina.
Oh yes. Oh yes. I know. Brazil, Argentina. I know. I already. I'm a football fan, so I used to watch the Argentina, Brazil, and all the games in the world. So I'm from Marseille in France. I'm musician. I'm my first instrument when I was little was drum, but it didn't work so good because I was maybe too young, maybe too undisciplined. My toys were more important than my drum. Even my mother used to say that I was good with rhythm. She said you can dance good, you have a sense of rhythm. There's something interesting. You can try drums. Yeah, it's funny. You have to hit the drums and like a crazy guy, but it was not so my thing. So I stopped music when I was a kid, and I started music much later. And by discovering the bossa nova, when you were talking about bossa nova and jazz, I used to listen every kind of music because my sisters are older than me, much older than me, and they used to listen every kind of music, from Frank Zappa to George Duke to Stevie Wonder, Al Jarreau, George Benson, Supertramp.
George Benson.
George,
Wow.
yeah,
That's a very good reference.
George Benson is one of my favorite. Of course, I'm influenced by George Benson. Then after I went further, I discovered the Cool and the Gang, Earth, Wind and Fire, George Michael and Wham, for example, and many other artists. And I discovered bossa nova with Stan Getz and George Gilberto and Antonio Carlos Jobim and Astrud Gilberto, who passed away last year, unfortunately. And yeah, and I say I want to play like Stan Getz, and suddenly I say I want to learn saxophones. I was late. I was old in a certain way, but it went fast because I was motivated and I started to learn saxophone, and I knew that I will write some music by myself, not only playing
All right.
standards. But I knew that. I knew that before. I knew that even as a kid. But as a kid, I had many melodies in mind. Not only the melody I used to hear from my sisters, and but I had my own melodies in a certain way. You take an existing melody, then you make a new shape of that melody, then you have a new melody. But when you're a kid, you don't realize these things. And I was doing that all the
Yeah.
time because I was imagining story. And I was even rejecting these things because, as I said, my toys, my were much more important than music in a certain way, and I was not
Okay.
really disciplined. And then after
So now,
I
now,
started, yeah.
now you are a songwriter, a producer,
Hmm?
and also a
Musician.
singer. So you are releasing songs as a singer and also producer.
Singing, I can sing, but I don't sing in my songs. I explain you why. Because I've learned one thing. Then when you write a song, 'cause I write bossa nova, instrumental bossa nova. I can write some songs, but when you write some songs, and I'm not focused on one style. I have disco funk songs right now, but I have reggae songs, pop songs. I have dance songs too. I have soul music song, like the old song. the old sound, from the Tamla Motown, these things like that. I have bossa nova, jazz, but you have to take the right singer for it. My voice, I can sing because I took some singing lessons, but more recently, and I can have the rhythm when I sing. I can have the pitch, be on the pitch and all these things, but the voice, the color of the voice is very important. If I will give you an example, so it will be easier. You take a Metallica song and put on Metallica song a soul singer or reggae singer. Do you think that the result will be great? I'm not sure.
No. Yeah.
No.
So you prefer to work with like songwriting and production then. Is it right?
Yeah, this is my first goal. In fact, I said I want to write songs, to produce songs. Producing was not really the first thing because I was thinking more about creating melodies and harmonies. Then I put some words, but as a non-native English speaker, there are many things to learn how to phrase, to use the correct word, to put the words that match on the rhythm of the melody, and this is really important.
Oh,
Yeah, because when you put some words, you want to say something, you express your idea, and then there is a way to communicate, and there is a big difference between saying something in a song and communicating the thing you want to say into the song, and this is not the same. There are many ways in another words, there are many ways to say I love you in a song, and not only writing I love you or I hate you.
I love you too. I love you too.
Me too. It's funny.
So you, in this case, as you said, you explore many different
Yeah.
music genres, not the ones I was mentioning in the beginning of the interview only, but also pop and rock and jazz, etc., etc.
Rock. I'm not a rocker. I used to listen to a lot of rock music. I even know a band from your country. His name is Skank. They had success
Ah,
25 years ago. I'm a big fan of
yeah,
Skank. I've got an album from 1977. No, 1997. There was a big hit inside. It reminds me a bit of Manu Negra. It's a French band where we had the singer was Manu Chao. He had success after with the Latin music. But Manu Negra, it was a kind of pop rock, limit punk music, like you can find in some Skank songs.
uh,
And I've listened really many things, but I don't think I have this as a songwriter. I would say as a creator, I don't think I have the spirit enough to write the mindset to be a rocker. Even if I used to listen to
what about pop rock or soft rock, something more
soft rock.
romantic?
I'm a big fan of, yeah. I wrote some songs like in the when you talk about soft rock. I'm a big fan of Californian music like Mike McDonald or Doobie Brothers. I already met I met Michael McDonald. I ate with Michael McDonald some years ago, and
Great.
I wrote some songs that are really Californian influence. It's a pop rock songs with the palm trees, and you go in the car with that kind of song where you have the atmosphere. And one of the song I even have a singer who sings a bit like Michael McDonald, and so
Great.
it's really fun. These songs are all unreleased because I don't release much music. It's not that I'm
Right.
selfish, but I don't want to put 10 songs and 10 songs and 10 songs on Spotify that will be lost in the jungle. Spotify is. Spotify is a big jungle. So you put 10 songs, 20 songs. So I prefer releasing little by little, and I see what happens with one song, then another song. So
You are
to
right.
for
That's
yeah,
the best option, the best strategy. You are right. Because I can tell you why I'm saying that. Because
yes,
uh, I am the owner of a music distribution platform that's PopHits.co. And
okay,
because I work with music distribution worldwide, I know how it works inside. And
yeah,
when you release a song, because of the digitalization of music, you release one track this month, your track has the chance to get on playlists, etc., and you are promoting that, or etc. The algorithm will get that information, the
mm,
data, and then work with that. Next month, you put the second track, and you have the same chance again. If you release an album with 10 tracks, you burn
yeah,
10 tracks, and then
exactly,
after 2 3 months
exactly,
it goes down, you know. and if you release one by one, it's like putting fire every month.
Yeah.
It works better
I don't
than
release that. I don't release
a
that
full
often
album.
because I released my first single in August 22, and my Belong to You is already out since last July. But I'm slow with the promotion, all these things. And now I've got an agent, even an agent, a how you say in French, you say attaché de presse, which is a press communicator agent. And he said that
Right.
for me, my profile, he said it works on Spotify. They say for me, you are more focused to the radio, the media, like TV. And I had some interviews on radio and TV in France for the moment, and he's focusing Europe right now because he said that the song might work better with that kind of communication, and due to my also my tactical my mindset, and it's
It's more segmented, it's more niche,
yeah,
and also
exactly.
works for the cinema industry.
Yeah, that's right.
Cin-
I'm also have contact with musical supervisor with my songs that I have. Not only the two you know, but I've got many other songs, and I send that different kind of song, even the jazz bossa nova. There is always a niche for. I play saxophone, so I play my own themes and and bossa nova. When I have fusion, jazz fusion, I send jazz funk. I have smooth jazz too, and I send that to them and say, okay, we can do that. I even got some French song that I sing by myself. This I sing. I have a few French songs,
oh, I
even
want,
bossa
I want.
nova, even
So
bossa
you,
French.
I, the song we are going to listen, there is a music video on your YouTube, right?
Yeah, two
So
even
that
for the two singles. The two singles
two,
have two
all right.
videos. Yeah,
It's in English in this case.
it's always in English.
Michael Washington.
Is a singer I hired. It's a work for hire in that I took on the platform. There are two main platforms, even free, but I use two of them. It's Soundbetter and Fiverr. And Mike Washington, I found him in Fiverr, and that guy is American. Lives in America, but I don't remember where. And he was in I don't remember which talent show it was. It was maybe something like The Voice or X Factor. He was
Okay.
selected in maybe it's X Factor. I'm not sure. And when I wrote that song, I wrote that song twice because I have two versions because of the lyrics and my. Because right now you don't know that, but I'm still in a songwriting academy in London. It's in an online academy that gives you some tips, and you have some mentors. And these mentors, some of them have written some big hits like for Christina Aguilera, Kylie Minogue. I have an ex-member from Air, Wind and Fire, Maurice Pleasure, within there. And the mentor, all these mentors, there are some of them that I met in real on a retreat in Spain that I did last May, sorry, in May 2023. And it's all this when you learn with these people, they have a lot of experience. They had success, even if they don't have the same success today, but they had success, so they can give you all the tips how to write a good song, how to put the right lyrics.
Oh,
One of my
that's
mentors
nice.
is focused on the phrasing because I was talking about the phrasing. It's very important. When you put the emphasis on the when you say give it to my heart, you don't say give it to my heart. It's give it to my heart. The emphasis is on heart,
Yeah,
not on give, not on it, not on two. It's my heart. This is the emphasis. This was a mistake I used to do. I was sometimes putting the
especially
emphasis on it.
when English is not our first language, we
Exactly,
have some
exactly,
difficult to get the
exactly.
phrasing correctly.
Yeah, exactly. And I've learned a lot from that. And there are some songs. For example, I belong to you on the one from before Get On Dance Floor. I did that unconsciously, but I put on phrases on the right place, and that in both songs. Curiously, I don't know why,
Oh,
I don't know how I did that, but and other songs I
it's
was
a
completely
talent. It's our talent. Come on. Come on.
patient,
It's yours.
patient, I would say.
Patient. Yeah, we have to have patience. We need to have
Yeah, you have
patience. But
patient
I
and
believe that
patience. Oh, be
patience.
patient. Yeah,
Patience, okay. But I believe that talent and experience
yeah,
brings
experience.
some, let's say it's easier when you try to do something different than what you do. When you have more experience, it's easier. And you are very
Yes,
experienced. And
yeah,
I
experience.
have to ask, how old are you?
No.
Yeah. How old are you?
Ah,
Tell me.
I'm born 70.
Okay, in
I'll let you.
70. Okay,
In Bonn.
53.
Yeah.
Amazing, because you are really well and younger than me, because you have all full hair and I don't. And I'm just 40. And I just hate you for that. I just hate you for that because I
Pro-
should
pro-
have my hair.
Probably because I drink a lot of water.
Can you see how the same feeling of love? I said I love you, and now I say I hate you. It's the same feeling.
Come
Could
to
be
play
the
soccer
lyric.
with me. Come to play
Could
soccer with me because I still play soccer.
could be the
Football.
lyric of a new song. The same
Yeah.
feeling, love and
Yeah.
hate. It's a
Yeah.
nice dynamic. So let's go to your YouTube now,
Mhm.
and I want to check that music video because you said there is a music video with this American singer, etc. But on Spotify, we don't have the chance to see what's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
the production, etc. And what about the production of this music video? Is
Oh,
it your production or you have a team working on that?
no, it's my production. It's a bit how can I say? I don't consider myself as a video maker, but I thought that if I could bring a bit of images on it, it's always a value. So as I said, I'm not I don't think I have the talent for these things, but there are today some really interesting engines when you can work on video by collecting some images that are free of rights. You pay something for that, of course. So I for this one, I found this little story. I would say this is a little storyboard with this meeting on the carousel, and I found that nice because the song "I Belong to You" is about, of course, an invitation to dance, but it also a kind of seduction. And I wanted to do something that was not totally related to the lyrics of the songs, the thing of the song, by meeting what I saw in many other video. If you see I was um, I'm gonna give you an example. It's the song Mojo, Lady Hear Me Tonight. When you look at the video, it's absolutely not in the discotheque. You have three young kids who goes around the country. It's kind of road movie between three young kids that goes in a hotel, then they go in the bar across America. You guess it's America, and it has nothing to do with the lyrics and the mood of the song. So I was thinking something like that, but not completely. And then I had the idea by collecting the image and putting them together. Sorry, I had the idea to put a bit my face on it, like a supervisor. You know, I was supervising the story between the two young people. So that's why
Okay.
you see sometimes my face coming around. Then there is my dog. There was just an image of my dog. So okay, I put my dog in it. So my dog is supervising too. And at the end, because I like to dance, I love dancing. If I when I go discotheque, you can see that I love that. Even if I don't go that often, I don't have the occasion anymore. But when I used to go in discotheque, I used to I used to step, to dance, and I just put a short footage with my feet dancing at the end of the clip, and I put
Right.
everything together. I have to synchronize the music, which was the most difficult part, because you have to put the music a bit in rhythm with the image and all these things, and then yeah, that's the result.
Okay, let's then explore this music video and your own production. And I already like it because the song is nice. Let's
Oh,
see
thank
it.
you, thank you.
Got you into my groove. You bring the magic in the air. I'm in the mood. I can feel emotion. Saturday night is on fire. The disco's not over. You're the star of the night. Every time you start to move, it's so divine. Such a moment, feel like turns the music into a trance. You make me dance. Yeah, yeah. Under your star, you are my desire. I belong to you. You got my heart. I know who you are, and now I belong to you. How can I sleep at night? night. I've always got you in my dreams. You're on my mind. Feel you through my body. I guess you put a spell on me. I can't resist. I can follow you now. Anywhere you want to go. Just go. Take me there. Fulfill all of your wishes. Anytime you need me. If you need me, I'm here for you. Under your star, you are my desire. I belong to you. You got my heart. I know who you are. And now I belong to you. Now I'm sure you're the one for me. It's not only just an easy friendship. I hope that you understand. I die to touch your feelings. Under your stars, yeah, my desire. I belong to you. I belong to you. You got my heart. I know who you are, and now I belong to you. You and me, we can be anything, yeah. I belong to you. I belong to you. I know who you are, and now I belong to you. Oh yeah.
Wow, that was great. For real. I loved it.
Yeah, so
You
thank you.
why you are laughing? You are I love it. Was very
Yeah,
creative. And obviously we have to make to emphasize that this is a production you did by
mm,
yourself. It's your investment. It's something that you do at home. And when we talk about independent artists, etc., most of the music videos I made like that. So
yeah,
it's very interesting about the images you brought, about the synchronization, about your participation in the music video, and
yes.
also playing sax. It was great. I like it. But you are laughing. You are like, oh, I feel ashamed. Why? Don't do that.
Now the first image is. In fact, I have to laugh each time I see that. I have to laugh because it's funny. In fact,
And
I
what
was
about
joking
the
all
dance?
around.
What about
Eh?
the dance? The dance.
The,
It was
the
you. The
dance.
dance.
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
What
guy. Yeah,
you,
it's
right?
yeah. I do that. It's once I was in I've met some people. In fact, a lot of people and known people and people work. I met people work with Michael Jackson. These things like that. It's so. And I did several musical cruise with a guy whose name. It was hosted by a guy whose name is Dave Koz, and Dave Koz is a saxophone player who plays with everybody. He's really known in the smooth jazz area, and he got nomination and Grammy awards, and he collect all the time bunch of a lot of friends. That's where I met Mike McDonald, and Michael Bolton
Oh,
was
all
there
right.
too. I met Patrice Rushen. To Forget Me Not, if you remember that hit, it was sampled for Men in Black, but it's the original Patrice Rushen. She was there too, and I kept some contact with a few of them, and there was all-time parties, in fact. And me, when they played the music I like, so that kind of music, this disco funk, the funk, like Luther Vandross and all this old stuff, George Clinton. And me, when hear that kind of music, I have to dance like that. And I was dancing, and they were saying, they thought that I was a professional dancer. I said, no, I just want to have some fun. And my wife,
Fantastic.
she understands that. She yeah, you like that. My wife, she loves dancing too. But it's a little bit unchained when there is the dance floor, and I go there, and it's and now I don't go I don't go anymore in discotheque because I have a lack of time. So simply as that. And by doing music, you don't have the time to do many other things, you know. But the paradox is that I'm doing that kind of music that is made for people to go to dance, you know. But me, I cannot enjoy that because I cannot go dancing. But I don't have the time. You see the paradox? I would say,
Oh,
oh,
but normally it's like that. People
yeah,
producing music and they normally are performing. They don't
yeah.
have time to be at the part. They
No,
are
I don't have
making the
time.
part happen. So yeah,
So,
it's normal. But what
but,
about family? So you have the total support from your family.
yes, I would say, yeah. My wife, yes, of course, is my first support. She's also my inspiration. Because I belong
Oh,
to you. I belong to you. When I wrote the first draft of the song, it was just when we get married, almost 9 years ago, and I was like in a, I don't know, like in a, I had a good energy. Today is the same, but I had really a creative energy at that time, and there was the song in 2015. There was, maybe you'll find by yourself which song might be the reference track of that song. I belong to you. Do you have an idea?
oh, I have many ideas about groovy songs that
That
match with that melody, but
big
not
the mood. I
match.
would say the mood with the horns like that. Do you have a song in mind that comes to you? In
No,
no,
tell
it's
me.
Uptown Funk from Bruno Mars and Mark Ronson.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's because in fact I explain you because you know there is the sax riff with the da 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 and when I was sleeping, in fact, it's often when I sleep or when I vacuum clean, the idea came come. And I was I don't know remember what I was doing. Maybe something it has nothing to do with music. Suddenly I had the no. It's a bit like in the George Duke song when he released the Brazilian Love Affair in 1980. George Duke he used Brazilian elements, and I used that at the end of the song because I used some Brazilian percussion at the
Yes,
end.
yes.
So yeah, that's how it came the idea. And then I had the Uptown Funk with the I would say the groove in Uptown Funk, but I did my own melody. And then after I realized that I had another song, but it's old songs, is "Give Me the Night" from George Benson. I had that in mind too. So
Yeah, that's
give me the night,
amazing.
give me the night. It's and Shalama. I had a night to
That's
remember.
so romantic as well. You say your wife was your inspiration for that,
Yeah.
and you were working with music like many years before you met her, right?
Yes. But I was not creating like I was create like I was more when I before I met her. I was writing some instrumental things like the Stan Getz, Gilberto. And I had these things. I was starting to write the things, but lyrics. I was not really focused on lyrics. But
Oh,
after I had a few words on that and that and that, and I realized that writing song could be full songs. I mean, could be really interesting. So at the beginning, I was searching for a lyricist, but it's very hard in the corner to find one. So at the end, I said, okay, I'm gonna try to do my own lyrics. But when I went into the academy, I had some many drafts, you know. And the
yeah,
academy, they learned they taught me how to put the words in the right place, the emphasis, and all the things like that, and to develop new ideas. And then I wrote new songs during the academy, and I wrote and I have the first the one before I belong to you. I wrote it directly in the academy. Get on the dance floor because that song was a challenge. They put me a challenge in mind. This is crazy. They said, write a song for an artist you like. I say, okay. And at that, there is an artist, a modern artist, and not someone who passed away 20 years ago. And I thought about Justin Timberlake because Justin Timberlake, there are two songs, but more than that, but two songs that I appreciate, enjoy. It's enjoy. Sorry, it's Rock Your Body and Can't Stop the Feeling. And I was focused on Rock Your Body, and then I wrote a song a bit like Rock Your Body, but
yeah,
you have to go to listen to the song on YouTube. You get what I mean. Then
right.
thinking about
So it's
Cool
the
as a
same
Gang and
style, the same style.
yeah. And this was another challenge, you know. And I Belong to You is a bit different because it was a first draft and I rewrote, but knowing that the inspiration was my wife and the reference track I named. And at the end, I had my own demo that I sing by myself, even for the get on the dance floor. I can sing every demo. But after, when I spoke with my mentor, they said, okay, you can sing a couple of songs, but if you have the top singer for it, it's even better because the singer will sell the song. You can have
Right.
a great song, but if you don't have a great singer on it, this is more complicated. And the music industry has got a saturation of music because
Right.
every day that over 100,000 new songs on Spotify are uploaded, and with so much competition, you have to
Yeah,
bring
but
the best producer.
we have to be very honest about the streaming services, because right now Spotify has 64 million tracks that nobody was listening.
Yeah.
64 million tracks nobody was listening even once.
Oh yeah.
Zero streaming. So we need to work with Spotify, with streaming services, etc. But the recommendation system is not
Mm.
good. Even for
No,
Spotify, that's the most popular. So we have to go to social networks and do our own promotion.
exactly,
And
exactly.
I'm always telling artists the same. If you don't work with social networks, because a lot of artists they don't like it, I don't like it too. When I was younger, I liked like Facebook when it started, but
Yeah,
right now I don't like it, and I still use. But we have to create content, especially music, especially videos, short videos with your song in the background.
mm.
Post on social networks and ask people to share, because then your song goes with that video. It's on the background. It helps a lot, and when people like it, they will looking for you on Google or streaming services.
but it's not only that. Because when I was talking with my manager, communication manager, he was saying that this is important. He does that this thing with this agency. You must know that I hired a big agency because they have clients like Enrique Iglesias, Dua Lipa, Celine Dion, and these people, David Guetta,
Yeah.
and so on. So they work with this kind of people. They work a lot with independent artists like me. So
Right.
the thing is that they are selective, even if they are really, they take, I wouldn't say they take everything, but if the project is good enough, they will take. And he heard the two songs, he said, for me, I can do something interesting with it. But he was saying that the media, not only radio, but media promotion is also important because people keep on listening to radio, keep on watching TV, and keep on reading some papers. Even if it's on online, they keep on being interesting. Maybe that's not so many, but you have a bunch of people, they will read an article about the song, they go on it, then I say, okay, I put it on my Spotify playlist, why not? Then I can
Yeah.
share it with someone and say, hey, check this out, this is cool, and blah blah blah. You know what, I have another thing interesting about it. That's how I have a Brazilian DJ, okay, his name is Eddie Valdez, he's from Sao Paulo, I think. He took my song I Belong to You to put in on a radio in Brazil. I don't remember. It's a Tardes FM or something like that. So it's not a small radio. He told me, and now he asked me the separate stems, to do a maxi version, like in the old time, And he
Oh, a
wants to
remix.
a remix. Yeah, he wants to spread it all in all Brazil because he's got a lot of connection with other DJ and other club and radio and blah blah blah. And he found the song so great that he said, "I want give me the stem." He asked me first if I had a remix version. I say no. And right now, to be honest, I'm working on other production. I'm still on my promotion, my singles, and I don't have much time to do things like that. I could do it, but he's a good DJ. He's a producer, music producer too. So he said I can do it for you if you want. Send me the stems. I send him the stems, and then he's doing right now the mix. And then after he said I wanna spread it all around Brazil, across the
That's
country.
amazing. That's great.
Yes.
That's great. Perfect. And what I was asking is, what about your next project? But before that, let's just say for those watching, if they want to find out about your portfolio you are building on streaming services, they should go to YouTube, Manu Chevalier Vivo
Yeah.
6397, right? Spotify,
Yeah,
Manu
Manu Chevalier
Chevalier,
Vivo is enough.
yeah, okay.
Manu
Facebook,
Chevalier Vivo
Manu,
should work. Yeah.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
Yeah,
The
YouTube.
other
Usually,
YouTube
when you
channel.
type Manu Chevalier. Sorry.
All right. The other YouTube channel you said you have two YouTube
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah, there is Manu Chevalier, simple as that, where I put the interviews in it. The videos are in it, but
Right.
the Vevo channel you can watch but just type Manu Chevalier Vevo, it's enough. The 6397, it's Vevo who put that. It's because they run the channel, Vevo is they are independent owner of the
Right.
Vevo channels, and they put a number for each artist they create
Right.
a channel with.
So
So that's it.
Spotify Manu Chevalier, Facebook Manu Chevalier dot 15,
Yeah.
Menu dot Chevalier dot 15,
Yes,
Instagram Manu Chevalier 15, and the website where you can find everything about this
perfect.
great artist, manuchevalier.com.
And you
Good?
can even find, yeah, in my in my site, you can even find the collaboration I did with the American artist whose name is Tamara Hayden. It has nothing to do with disco. It's one of the track is a kind of bossa nova pop. She sings by herself. We co-wrote the song now. We co-produced the song. But I did the whole production. In fact, she gave me some elements, and the other one is a kind of ballad, a very beautiful ballad. It's really a pop folk ballad. It has nothing to do with that. But if you like romantic things and melancholic things, I think that you can appreciate these things. It's on my site. I put the links and on my website. So just to mention. Ah, don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
No, yeah, I hear you now.
Okay.
It was muted.
Great. It's just my microphone was muted. So your last release was "I Belong to You," that's related to the music video we watched, and there is another one on your Spotify, right?
Yes,
It's
Get on the Dance Floor.
Get on the Dance Floor.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
song I was mentioned, both Justin Timberlake. In fact, that song, the story is that I tried to contact Justin Timberlake to pitch the song to him because I know he's working right now, but he's working with Timbaland. So Timbaland is not completely Pharrell. Me, I'm more Pharrell than Timbaland. And right now he's
Right.
in Timbaland. But you must know that in this business, and I know that from experience, you cannot approach these people. Yeah, you cannot approach these people like that. So my mentors, they say, release that song under your name. I already had Brian Colazzo with a work for hire, another work for hire. Brian Colazzo is from New York. He's from Puerto Rico. I think he's from Puerto Rico. He's from New York, and that guy has particularity to be on the Jimmy Fallon show. And
Right.
he used to sing. He sing with Ice Cube, with Shawn Mendes. He used to sing with these people. And lately, he worked with Michael Bolton. He was singing with Michael Bolton.
Okay. All right. So let's then explore your previous single.
Yeah.
That's "Get on the Dance Floor."
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your time. Free your mind. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your night. Now you're mine. Look around, there's another party in the street. It's Saturday, the work is done, you can live your dream. The light is on, make it friends, come along with me. We're gonna have some fun. Start to move your feet when you hear that beat. Don't stand against the wall when the DJ plays your favorite song. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your time. Free your mind. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your night. Now you're mine. Lose yourself and let the music take control. Live it up, clap your hands, feel the vibe in your soul. Drink a beer, just relax, now the world is yours. It's time to celebrate. Start to move your feet when you hear the beat. Don't stand against the wall when the DJ plays your favorite song. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your time. It's your time. Free your mind. Free Get on up and dance. It's your time. You're mine. This is the right place to be. Get up and dance with me. We'll find love tonight. Everything will be alright. Get down to the groove. Ah, ah. Get out to the groove, baby, come on. Get out to the groove, baby, come on. Get out to the groove. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. Yeah. It's your time. Free your mind. Come bring your mind, girl. On the dance floor. Get on up and yeah. Now you're mine. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. It's your time. It's your time, girl. Free your. Come bring yourself on the dance floor. It's your night. Now you're mine. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. Look around, there's another body. It's your time. Free your mind. Free your mind. Come on, let's get on the dance floor. Get on. It's your night. It's your night. Now you're mine. Now you're mine.
You're muted. You're muted. Don't hear you.
I love it. Really, really good. I just love it. It's as you said, the reference is Justin Timberlake. Even the music video has a reference as well with the party, you know, the visual.
The message is clear. It's go to the party. And the dancer, it's me again. All the step dance. You see, I was coming back from playing soccer, football, my football game on the Tuesday evening, and we're all gone in the house. I said, okay, I got 1 hour free. So I took the camera and I started to do the steps with my short, my short where I play football with. So I was sweating and everything. So it was in summer. It was I think I scored a goal this evening.
Was a good shot. Perfect. I loved it. And that's interesting. What are you planning to do? Are you like, if another independent artist says, I need your services, help me to develop this song because you know you have more experience, etc. So you give that support. It's a service that you are giving or not. You are not writing for other artists, or are you?
No, directly no. I'm co-writing sometimes. I have some co-written sessions with some people. I find I have to be selective because most of the people in the market, when you go in the songwriting academy, there are a lot of writing pop folk music because they want to do their own career and things like that. Okay. So yeah, I'm okay because I already did something like that. It's really really interesting, and I'm also a pop folk music fan, so it's not problem. I hear many good songs in that area. But in another way, when I think about my own music, what I would do by myself, I'm thinking about something that might be more universal, not only focused on UK or USA, but everywhere. When you hear something like that, it can go to Brazil. I know Brazil has got big audience for disco music. I'm a big fan of Ed Mota. I don't know if you know Ed Mota.
I know.
I'm a big fan of Ed Mota. And I can tell you that Ed Mota, he was doing some disco music before. It's more focused on jazz, pop jazz, like Steely Dan and things like that. But before, it was really, really focused on disco. He had a hit in '98. And
there is another reference. That's Tim Maya.
Tim Maya,
he's older than Ed Mota. It's older.
Yeah.
But it's another reference for that kind of groovy music and that was very popular at the 80s.
Tim Maya, I know Tim Maya. I think I have a song in the compilation because I've got a lot of Brazilian music, the Brazilian funk, and there are all things. I discovered Paula Lima. It's another Brazilian singer from the 2000, and she got some funky music too. It's really interesting. And
but you are talking about the funky. That's American style, but. There is a Brazilian funk now that's more modern. It's really like only electronic beats.
As
So there is a
electronic.
yeah,
Okay, this I
there
didn't
is a
know.
difference when you
Okay,
say
this
Brazilian funk.
this is the electronic sound with the. Okay, this I don't know. No,
Yeah, if you can try to find something about it, but be prepared because this is very hypersexual. All the visuals is all about twerking, shaking your butt.
really? Oh god.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
TikTok.
I will go to check out for sure. I'm curious.
Okay.
I'm curious and open. So it's
Right.
and
Okay.
yet
Yeah. Yeah.
and about your question. So it might be that I release the third single because I have many other songs that are ready in the same style. So might be that I release a third single. It depends on the campaign I'm doing now with my manager. But
Okay.
we will decide. I will not. I don't want to decide alone. I have got, I have other songs that can be like the two ones that you heard, and I have another song. This is a bit special, but this is not exactly me. It's a kind of reproduction that I did for Ed Sheeran's cousin. He's a rapper,
Right.
so he recorded a song a long time ago with his cousin, with Ed Sheeran, and I went to see him in Denmark. He lives in Denmark, and might be that we release a song. I worked on just give me two vocal stems, and he gave me an additional unreleased Snoop Dogg freestyle that I had to adapt on the track. And he said, "Do me a disco funk thing." So I did something. He found the result absolutely great. He said, "Well, okay, we're gonna release it, but for the moment we are in discussion about it." But there will be his cousin singing on the vocal part. He's doing the rap, and there is this freestyle from Snoop Dogg that I had to adapt and adjust with the tempo. But it was a faster thing. And it was a huge work, a lot of work, but it was really interesting experience. And I added something. I added some vocal because I can sing some background vocals. So I put my background vocals, put some sax, I added some layers, some synthesizer, drums, and everything. It was
That's
yeah,
great. Oh,
it's
that
interesting.
must be a huge experience.
Yeah, it's a huge
It's
experience.
a dream experience for most of independent artists
Yeah,
too.
it's interesting. Jethro Sheeran, the Ed Sheeran's cousin, is independent. Ed Sheeran is signed by Warner, but Jethro is
All right.
totally independent. He's completely he's not out of the system because he releases his own things as a rapper and things like that. He works on in the music industry. He's been working for a long time. He used to write some song with his cousin, but now it's a bit different because one isn't directly in contract and the other one wants to stay independent, which is the case of Jethro Sheeran, the rapper. So
Okay.
it's why not? So he's independent like me, like you. He's got his own publishing company, but he doesn't want to deal with the major. He always say that. So
Yeah, it's difficult. The major labels, there is a lot of people like running away from them.
yeah.
But thank God we have the social networks, we have the internet, we have the music distribution platforms for independent artists, and we have to take advantage of it. And you are
Yeah.
doing that very well. I like to
Thank
see
you.
the results. Also, the music videos, self production, and just man, keep going because those two songs are amazing,
Oh,
perfect.
thank you.
And
Thank you.
when you talk about sync music for cinema industry, I have an article with some good tips and also the websites of those companies you can contact
Mhm.
to get your music offered for cinema producers. Okay,
Yeah.
um, I'm gonna send you the link
Yeah.
when you
I
finish here.
appreciate. Yeah, I appreciate. I appreciate.
And about the interview, I just love to talk to you and
Me
learn
too.
things too. And I hope when you have a new release, just
Mhm.
come to us again. We are going to publish an article about you, about your career, about your new productions, and also attach the interview on that article too. All right?
Okay. Okay. Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
I hope you could talk about everything.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. We haven't spoken about football, but it's something different.
Oh, but it's gonna be a war if you start talking about football. Right. So see you next time then, and
Yeah, my pleasure.
don't get offline because I'm gonna talk to you when we finish here the recording. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Wait
I
just
hold
one
on.
minute.
Okay,
See
no
you.
problem. See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.